Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to Phoenix Iwaki. Welcome back to our fantastic Elevated Access charity stream, and welcome to One Shot Roulette. An absolute pleasure to be with you. All of you wonderful people over there in chat already, thank you so much for joining us. All of the wonderful, wonderful people who have donated already. Look at that, right there below me. $1,345 on the clock already. How high can we take it? There are a couple more milestones to reach. We have unlocked, all crystals, as every player gets an inspiration crystal as of next week. And I get a disadvantage crystal in every game. And the next one is 1,500 all pets. We will do a special one-shot where our various companions all join together and fight against an evil companion. And then the final one at $2,000. If we reach that lofty goal of 2,000, we will be running a poll on our followers Discord, and you folks, you will vote on the next campaign on Phoenix Iwaki. Now, let us hope we can get to those lofty heights. We have 2 more sessions, and right here and now I am joined by these wonderful people for One Shot Roulette. Let them introduce themselves, and let's go around clockwise from myself here. Darling Creepshow, welcome to the channel.
Oh, hi. I'm Darling Creepshow. I'm just your resident creep on Twitch. I play TTRPGs like D&D, and I also paint D&D miniatures on stream. You can find me everywhere across the board as Darling Creepshow. And I'm really excited to be here today for the chaos.
Thank you so much. Yes. Everyone, I am putting all of the links in chat. Give everyone a follow and go and see their fabulous, fabulous stuff. Moving on round, Time Lord's wife, thank you and welcome.
Thank you for having me here, and I'm really excited to finally play with Darling Creepshow, and first time playing with also Scarlett and Steph. Very excited to be here. You can honestly find all my stuff at timelordswife.com, just right there for your convenience. Yep. And that's pretty much it. We're introducing our characters later, right?
Just about, yep.
Okay, cool.
Coming soon. Okay, rolling around, Heracris, aka Stephanie.
Yeah, I am only on Twitch on John's channel. That's an exclusive there. But I also have Vexed Vending. We're so excited to be sponsoring and offering mystery bags as prizes for our awesome charity stream today. You can find me at Vexed Vending on Instagram. We're also at vexedvending.com. We are a local creative vending machine, but we also occasionally post about other creative vending machines in other states that vend art. So follow us and we'll keep you updated.
Thank you. And last but not least, by any measure you care to employ, Scarlett64. Welcome to the channel.
Hello, I'm Scarlett. I stream D&D every week on Twitch. I run out of this, and I'm also a TikToker. And I'm really happy to be here.
That's an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. Yes, links over there in chat, everyone. Please give them all of the follows. All right, now we are here for one purpose, and that is to support Elevated Access, a charity which provides free transportation for those who, unfortunately due to the stigma that exists in certain states in the US, are unable to get the abortion care or the gender affirmation care that they need, and it transports them to elsewhere where they can get access to that. And we are delighted to be able to support them, and that is going so well so far, and I hope it's continuing to go so well. I saw another donation there. Thank you, Rishi, I believe it was. Thank you, Rishi. Indeed. And North Shore DM, whilst we were on the starting screen there, huge thank you for your donation as well. A viewer inspiration going to Kayla, Time Lord's wife. And over here, our good friend Rishi, who will be a player on the channel as of next month, is donating. Let's have a quick look here. A monster drop. Thank you, Rishi. Let's keep it up. Yeah, okay. A monster drop. That means at some point during today, a monster that is CR2 above your level, everyone is CR5, so a CR7 monster will be dropping into the mix at some point. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be yet, because we do not know where we're going or what is happening, but it's going to be happening very, very soon. Cheers, Rishi. And chill out this music a little bit. Thank you. Okay. Right. Now, as we are going here, yes, the wonderful people who have already donated, they are, as you can see already, they are instigating things in the game. There are all sorts of things that you can do. And not only that, Every $5 will get you a prize draw entry. And there are all sorts of things going on, and lots of wonderful prizes from Vexed Vending. Thank you, Steph, and other wonderful people as well. So there is the link there, and here are a few of the ways that you can have some shenanigans going on in the game. And last but not least, look at all of these wonderful people here. A prize draw is happening at the end of the event, which will be as of the start of next week. You can get all of the wonderful, wonderful prizes, a chance to win some of these wonderful prizes from Troll Lord Games, Hero Forge Minis, Ice Cream Dice, Dan Karn, Phoenix Dice, DM Charlie Gaming, Nathrax 3D Minis, and Vexed Vending. Massive, massive thank you to all of those wonderful people. And, of course, our good friend Lauren Obo over at Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms has also given an Electrum Chest code, which is going to be popping up there in chat from time to time. That's valid until the start of August. Everyone, when it pops up there, make a note of that if you play that fun little game. And I see a little Bones with a donation. Cheers, Bones. Okay. Now, Bones, is that a audience inspiration for Creep, perchance? I think it might be.
For your favorite dad?
Is it? Hey, thanks for the follow. Everyone, if you do give us a follow today, we will give you a followers Discord invitation. Come over and share what's going on with you. Oh, and the Rishi again. Thank you, Rishi. Okay, sorry. The narrative flow is going to be all over the place today, I warn you. Because we are going to be jumping in here.
Chaos.
Chaos indeed, yes.
So excited for
Yeah.
it.
The promise of the premise, as they like to say. Okay, Scarlet 64 with an audience inspiration. You have a D4.
Yay!
Alright. Okay, folks, we have met our players, but where are they going? And what are they doing? Let us find out. Scary cat. Okay. So, yes, Creep, I'm going to say that is a D4 for you as well. Okay, from your darling Bones. Okay, so.
That's my daughter. There's a whole lore there. It's very weird.
Is this Lord Gusumber lore, or is it real world lore?
No, this is our own personal lore. I am actually Little Bones' dad. I hatched her out of an egg that came from my butt. Don't worry about it.
Noted.
Don't worry about it.
Actually, Scarlet 64 as a DM for Out of the Abyss. I hope you were happy to see Gracklestug and good old the Wormsmith Thembushord in the D&D movie trailer.
That was not Thomberchod. That was a black dragon, right?
No, the big chunky red dragon in the
I didn't see it. You know, I watched the trailer one time. I didn't notice. Is Thomberchod in it?
Yeah, it's massive, big, fat red dragon.
I love that.
Speaking of eggs,
my players are like in the middle of dealing with him right now.
Yeah, I saw that last week. I love that whole Gracklestug arc. It's good fun. All right, my friends. So let's see what is going on. What is in store for our people here? Steph, you get to roll dice on the channel all the time, so you do not have to deal with any of the pressure of this. Let's go the opposite way around for the introductions that we did. Scarlet 64. Fellow Out of the Abyss DM, please, could you roll me a D20 and hold on to that thought for a moment as I show everyone where we might be headed. So, finding the
Do you want me to tell you what I got right now?
Just a moment. Okay. So, everyone, as you can see here, we have 20 possible locations. We do not know which one we are heading to. If we go to the Underdark with you, Scarlet,
I would be a pro.
Let me just check this Rishi donation here. Thank you, Rishi, you absolute legend. That is advantage to you, Gayla.
Oh, thank you.
Now, advantage is a little different to the D4. Once you roll the dice, before you know if it's succeeded or failed, you can just choose to completely redo that whole roll.
Cool.
So make a note of that. Okay. Scarlet 64. Where are we going?
1.
Okay. Ooh, it's topical. Quite a few people out there playing through Wild Beyond the Witchlight at the moment. We, my friends, are heading towards Prismia, towards the Domain of Delight, rent in twain by the Hourglass Coven, and the Feywild shenanigans will ensue. Okay, now, Stephanie,
Mhm.
I said
Yes.
you don't get to roll the dice, but I lied. If we're going to
You are a
if
liar!
we're going to
Oh,
Prismere,
no!
if we're going to Prismere, we really should roll and see which of the domains are we going to hither, thither, or yon. Roll me a d6, please.
That is going to be a 6.
A 6. Okay. Ooh. Then that will send us in the direction of yon. I have to be careful. Stephanie is in my Wild Beyond the Witchlight game. So,
I was gonna say, this is gonna be so bad.
it's right, it's okay. No spoilers. It's okay.
Okay.
I got this. Okay, my friends, we are headed to Yon in Prismere, the domain of the light in the Feywild, a mountainous, craggy area. But we shall see what is in store in just a moment. Now. Nice. So, that leaves 2 people here. Kayla, Creep. I need you also to roll some dice for me and discover just what is going to happen. Let me pull up the wonderful chaosgenerator.com. Everyone, if you would like to try some one-shot roulette shenanigans for yourself, please head on over and check them out. There's the link in chat. Lots and lots of fun random tables and generators that you can use in your games there. Now, I think that's all set up. If I pop over here, excuse me, while I pop over and just have the window on myself. Okay, there we go, that worked. Right. Now, first things first, Kayla, if you could please roll me a d4.
Hey.
Actually, sorry, d3, my bad, d3.
Oh,
so
chicken
D6.
nuggets. Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
I just realised if you rolled a 1 on the d4, then Creep would be out of a job. I'm sorry.
We don't want that.
No.
We don't want that. Hold on. D6.
Chicken nuggets is my new favorite swear.
So, sorry, what was that, Kayla?
3.
A 3? Okay, so that means the generator is going to have 10 options that come up. So, Creep, could you roll me a d10, please?
Yes, I can. A 7.
A 7. Okay, folks. Now, I have it on screen here, so you can see I'm going to mix it up. I'm not going to see any of these. None of this is viewed by me. Clicking. Boop. There we go. That has reset all of them. And count with me, folks, as we go down 7 down the list here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There it is. Okay, now eyes off stream, my players, if you would. If I can fit it on the screen here. Okay. Now, sorry, dearest darling sponsors, apologies, but you're slightly in the way. There we go. All right. Now, ooh, Rishi, I think I might see what your monster drop is. Okay, now, as we're doing this, let us go back around the screen and have you all introduce your characters, please. I'll let everyone back home have a quick look here. Okay, everyone can see here, this is where we're starting. Have a feast of there. I'm seeing this for the first time as well. Let us see just what is going to happen to our people.
We're supposed to be looking or not? Sorry, hold on.
Don't look.
Oh, I read nothing.
It's okay. Okay, so there we go, folks. People back home have had a sneak peek of what is coming up. Let's go back to all of these lovely people. All right, let us meet our characters. So, Scarlet64, who are you playing, and what are they doing as they are whisked away to adventure?
So, the scene begins in a great floating stadium in the Astral Sea. It is an amazing ring with the letters ASWE for Astral Sea Wrestling Entertainment. And in the ring, a git Yankee with a pink mohawk, green skin, buff as fuck, wearing a black leather leotard, platform boots, and little devil horns is standing there, cheering and leering at the crowd as they boo and boo. Her name is Yasmop, but in the ring she is known as the Devilish Darling, the heel, the villain of this main event, and she is about to face Angel Dust, the Aasimar, her wrestling rival. The match is brutal. It is full of vertical suplexes and leg drops, and she is about to take the belt with the standing on top of the ring, just kind of Hail Mary body slam when she goes through and is whisked away before she can make contact. And now she's pissed.
Fantastic. So yeah, you're just about to do that final incredible move, and out of nowhere, is this like a ring invasion from the audience or something? A little gnome girl, just pops out of nowhere and says, "I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. Sorry," and she flips out some cloak of glistening darkness like the astral sea itself beneath you, and your final move, instead of connecting with your foe in the ring here, goes into this portal, and she jumps behind you. "Sorry, everyone!" and I think after you leave, the entire stadium was an absolute chaos, absolute riot.
What a letdown! What a letdown!
Okay. Yes, the two, I think the two Loxodon announcers there with the microphones wrapped in their trunks is like, "Oh, everyone, this is an absolute shit show. Can you believe what is going on here?" Okay, as it is beamed out across the Ethernet. Okay, fantastic. Now, Ericris, how about yourself?
Sorry, I was on mute.
No.
So you see in Baldur's Gate the door slightly ajar to Low Lantern Tavern. And as you go in, there is a copper dragonborn, simple clothes, tattered, occasional baubles dripping here or there, but you know they're all cheap things, as she leans over the table looking at her hand of 3 dragon ante, sitting there mulling to herself, knowing she has for sure lost this hand, wishing any way out of this situation, when, so convenient, I assume our gnome girl pops in.
Indeed, she does, yes. And you are whisked away from the Low Lantern there. Natsukashi. Okay. Okay, thank you. Kayla, Tynel's wife. How about Miyazana?
It has been days since Miyazana has eaten anything. Picture a very androgynous character with a short-cropped faux hawk, light hair, light skin, and kind of a half mask covering one of their eyes. And they're perched atop a tree with their eyes set on their prey, or what's hopefully going to be dinner. And beginning to shift into a giant cat-like creature. You begin to see that the clothes are very, it's like kind of like a potato sack, not gonna lie. It's very convenient, you know, like if Hulk constantly ripping out of his clothes, it would get very expensive, and that's kind of the concept behind this. So she's wearing just kind of a potato sack, falls to the ground. And before she can pounce on her prey, before she can finally get some food, they disappear.
Gone. Okay, thank you. Yes, indeed. The gnome suddenly appears. He's like, "No, not this cute little one." He's like, throws that portal in front of you and protects the little beastie. And you are denied dinner, I'm afraid. But do not worry, the Feywild has bounteous foodstuffs. Although, perhaps not up in the mountains. We shall see. Okay. Thank you. Last but not least, Nissi. Thank you, Mac, for the donation.
You would find Nissi aboard the Low Lantern in Baldur's Gate. And there's smoke in the air, it's dim lighting, and Nissi appears as this old, dirty, filthy, stinky man. He's about 5'7", but he could have swore that in his early days he was about 6 foot tall. He's slender. He's kind of got that old man strong look where his muscles just look like ropes pulled across his body. He's about 69 years old, and he wears tattered long brown robes with a rope tied around, an old wizard's cap, and this bright blue cloak. Anyone sitting near to him would tell you that he smells kind of like fish and tobacco. He's very rarely seen not smoking his pipe. And currently he is regaling the bartender with a tale that he looks, if you're looking at the bartender, you could tell he's probably told him this same story multiple times, because the bartender's hardly paying attention, just kind of nodding, going, yeah, okay, old man. About the time that old Dobie Mick, the great white whale, destroyed his boat, and he was saved by the red-headed merfolk named Areola. And that's where he got his great powers.
Spectacular. Spectacular. Okay.
Nissy's my favorite.
Nissy's a hot mess.
We
Yes.
can fix him.
Okay, thank you. So, there are our characters. As you're sat there and you see in the low lantern, you see this dragonborn get whisked away from a game of cards, of the 3 Dragon Ante that they were gambling in across the bar. You kind of chuckle to yourself about the extra-planar shenanigans of the adventurers that come and go through Baldur's Gate. But then the gnome turns on you.
Oh,
It's a twofer over here.
I'm gonna do a quick shot.
As the
One for the road.
The liquid satisfyingly burns your gullet as you are pulled through. It kind of prepares your guts a little bit for the strange, swirly mess that is the plane of travel, as all of you are whisked via this magical item through into the Feywild. And speaking of, everyone, music and sound effects brought to you today by the wonderful Sirenscape. Jump on over there, get yourself a free 30-day trial. And as it fades away, lightning crashes across the sky as dark clouds, slate grey and black, skid across, driven by heavy, fast winds roaring across the mountain tops. You look around this bleak landscape. Vast mountains rising up in a jagged spine, reaching out in front of you. And dotted through the mountains, every now and then you see these huge structures. Lightning rods catching these crashes of energy that are bursting from the sky and funneling it off for some unknown reason. Now, I shall pause as you arrive there and you look around, and I shall catch up on a couple of donations. Thank you, everybody. I see a D4 for Ericris. Steph, Phantom has given you a D4. Thank you, Phantom.
Thank you, kind sir.
And we have our good friend, Mac. Mac, there's no reward on that donation. Is that okay? If you just want to jump in the thing there, that's okay. And Flazza, thank you so much. Okay, look, folks, we are $15 away from Oops All Pets. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. As you crash down onto this mountaintop here, stone skitters away from under your feet, and you look as a precipitous drop below you as you find yourselves up high on a mountain pass, the wind threatening to toss you out into the void and cast you away like so many flakes of snow, which are also falling from the sky. But this is Fey snow, so it is rainbow-coloured as it comes down, much like our elevated access logo over there in the corner. Now, as that happens, there is an almighty roar and a scuttling sound, and out of a dark hole in the mountainside, a vast spidery creature comes scuttling towards you as new prey. Miyazana, something else is looking for its dinner, comes scuttling out towards you, and you are attacked by a spider of Leng. Thank you, Rishi, for the monster drop.
I thought that was my stomach for a moment.
Right out the gate. You have 2 seconds to shout at each other. What is going on? Okay, you turn
that
around.
hand into the frying pan.
Is this giant spider thing attacking us?
It is indeed. It's scuttling
Whoa.
towards you. What do you do?
Look at the beastie. More
Yasma
intrigued.
has to like stand up. She was basically just kind of spread eagle face on the floor. She kind of like gets up and she's like, "Fuck!" And she's gonna scramble up and look around, really confused. Do I know all you guys? Where the fuck are we?
Don't know, but I think we can say we're friends now, and I'm gonna cast a Chaos Bolt at this spider.
Oh, wow, okay. Let's get into initiative there. Phantom, thank you so much, my friend. What's going on there? That is going to be our Wheel of Shenanigans. Okay, we have our first Wheel of Shenanigans, everyone. That is going to be a D4 going to Creep.
Oh,
Coming at you. Let me spin that wheel. What's happening to you, Creep?
Yeah,
As
wheel.
I think one of these bolts of lightning from the sky comes down and hits you. Whoops!
No.
All charisma. we knew that already. Okay, so as it comes down, boom, and you are struck by the bolt of lightning, and the inspiration inspires your charisma. Aren't you? Hang on. Yes, yeah. As a sorcerer, that'll be good. Pretty very nice for you.
yeah, I think so.
Fantastic. Refresh your character sheet. You have a nice +5 now.
Lovely.
I think that's
Nissy's just kind of like swaggering around and like looking at everyone with like these like wide blue eyes. Maybe I've finally done it. I've finally hit the bottom of the cup.
Okay, thank you. Ghost Ride, a first-time watcher, a Wheel of Shenanigans for Nissy. Sorry, Creep, you're getting another one.
Oh,
Two folks
no.
The other one was the dice choosing this one. This one's perhaps one of your not occult. Wild Magic Surge. Give me a D100, Nissy, as you hit the bottom of the cup. What happens?
Oh shit. 66.
66. Okay, bringing up the sorcerer table. We have a separate Wild Magic Surge table for every class in the game. Oh, actually, which is your predominant class? Sorry.
Paladin.
Paladin. Yes, let's
Yeah.
go Paladin. Sorry. Okay, 66 on the Paladin. The next death saving throw rolled within 100 feet of you is a natural 20.
Oh.
Nice. Thank you.
I
That's
hope
right.
none of you have to use that.
Fingers crossed. Well, we shall see. This large spider-like creature is scuttling towards you, and as it gets closer, you see that it is made up of strange blue flesh, and they look like arms with various bangles down the side, and there is lightning crackling round the weapon it is using, lightning crackling from the sky and sitting there. Phoenix, yes please Mac, do type it out and see what it is. Okay, and Dungeon Master Ty, thank you. So this creature is coming towards it. Everyone roll me some initiative as we jump into this here.
As it charges towards us, can I wild shape?
Absolutely.
I would like to wild shape into a bear-like creature. This is a black bear, but for some reason my black bear has some feather texture in its
Right,
arms. It's very
more-
fluffy.
More of a beak than a
Kind
muzzle,
of,
you
a
might say.
little bit. Yeah, exactly. You know where I'm going with this.
Okay, yes, the Fey presence is somehow influencing your wild shape abilities, and you turn into somewhere, Steph, somewhere over in thither. Juniper's like,
And I'm purple. I'm
Buddy.
purple.
One is
yes,
born.
purple owlbear.
Purple out there.
Fantastic. Okay, yes, you do change there. Sirenscape is way too chill for my for my liking here. Let's just get some of a bit more of a battle music going here. Everyone, Sirenscape does have like original Wild Beyond the Witchlight stuff, so jump in there. like a bird, a bear? Yeah, something like that, Rishi, yeah. Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm too curious to hear what this is. Okay. As this goat-like bleating comes from the strange spider creature as it comes charging towards you. Okay, I'm coming. Right. So, my friends, you go in there. Okay. Looking. That's the song note. I found it. Okay, so the creature scuttles towards all of you, and the gnome is with you, you notice, and she scuttles out, she dives out of the way. She has a little albino salamander on her shoulder, and she's like, quick, over here, come on, let's get out of here, and dodges away from the ensuing fight as this creature, bloated purple spider, small claws on its front legs that serve as hand-like manipulators, and a sticky purple-white abdomen comes charging towards you all. They hate humanoids and are just enraged you've just trespassed in their realm here. And we are jumping in here. Oh, we are definitely getting a pet one-shot, everybody. Thank you for the donations, everybody. Okay.
Good. Nice.
Okay. So, what do we got here? Scarlet, you get a wheel of shenanigans.
Ooh.
Coming at you.
I hope it's like plus 10 to strength.
Oh, unfortunately it wasn't whipsall strength, but it does give you an advantage. You have an advantage on your first roll, which will come in useful in this combat.
Okay.
Thank you to Rishi for that one. Thank you, Rishi. And next up, Robblejax. Good to see you, my friend. With an entry into the prize draw. Good luck with that. And for Holy, I don't know how you pronounce that. Apologies. With another advantage to Scarlet as well. You have two advantages to Scarlet. Prepared for this fight. Okay. I think your adrenaline's still up from the wrestling match.
Yeah, I'm like still in fight mode, man. This is for the belt. This is the championship belt. I've worked so hard.
Okay, so our big spider friend here. Boom.
We get a really low initiative. So.
Okay. Nissi, what's yours?
Oh, sorry. I rolled 19.
19, thank you.
Yeah.
And Miyazana?
16.
16. Ooh, nice high rolls. Ericus?
Got a 12.
Thank you. And your swap?
8.
8. Okay.
I'm still getting up. I'm confused.
What is going on? Okay, fair. Okay,
Where the hell
Nissi,
did Angel Dust go?
Nissi, you're
I'm gonna
first.
kill that
Say,
Celestial.
as the elf to your side shapes into this large purple owlbear, what do you do, Nissi?
I'm confused. I feel like maybe I'm still drunk. So the first thing I do is I touch myself and cast Seal of Faith. And I'm going to brandish my Rod of Thorns and just start advancing towards the spider in the name of Umberly.
Absolutely. Okay. You are able to close with it if you want to make an attack.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Let's see. 23. I'm gonna assume I just
Definitely
smacked
hits.
that spider.
You did indeed.
Let's see. For 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay, what
I'm a
type?
dangerous man.
Bludgeoning? Awesome.
Yeah, it's bludgeoning. Mm-hmm.
Okey-doke. Thank you. Yes, you slam into the creature, which just rears back. And you cause that damage there. Thank you. Just the one attack. Do you have 2 attacks yet? I think it's later on, isn't it?
I can't use my flail as well, right? I think that's just it for me.
Yes, yeah, just the one there. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. That brings us to the spider creature itself. As it comes scuttling towards you all, it is going to go for. Actually, it'll go for you, Nissi, because you're right up in its grill there. as the spider of a line comes charging towards you. It is going to attempt to spit venom. Oh, no, it's a ranged one, so it'll go for the claw attacks here. Actually, no, sorry, excuse me. It's wielding that lightning rod that it was. So it's like rod on rod combat. The rod of thorns versus the rod of Leng, and only a 9 on the first one. As it swings around the other way. 12. They both missed, right? You see?
Yes, they both miss.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out where to look on D&D Beyond. I'm so used to Roll20.
No problem at all. Oh, do you character sheets on Roll20 as well?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Thank you, though. Look at that, fantastic labor. 1,600 already. That's incredible. Just 400 away from that goal there, which is already a stretch goal. Originally, we were going for 1,500. Thank you so much. Whoops all crystals, whoops all pets is happening. Will you steer our adventures in the future? Okay, so that is that, and it is Miyazarna with Ericris on deck.
I will let out a big mighty roar, and then I will charge at this spider-like creature. And then with my owlbear claws, I will go ahead and use my multi-attack to try and hit it.
Excellent.
First one, 17 plus, where's
It's a hit.
21, and then 18 for the second one.
Both hits.
Fantastic.
A bit of a kaiju fight here as the purple owlbear versus purple spider.
As I just like maul into it. That's gonna be 6 on the first one, 5 on the second one.
All right, total of 11 there. Nicely done. Okay, thank you. Anything else on your turn?
That is the multi-attack. No, I shall end my turn.
Okay, thank you. Ericris with Yosmop on deck.
Yes, so I am going to go ahead and follow through with that Chaos Bolt. I got a 14 though.
That is not enough, I'm afraid. Do you have any D4s or any things you can add?
That was with a D4 and I got a 4 on the D4.
Oh no.
So, but yeah, I think that's all I can spend.
Okay.
I don't have it. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Phantom asking in chat, do we have a stretch goal for 2,500? Do I need one, Phantom? Is that a request? Okay, Yasmop with Nissi on deck.
So, Yasmok, aka the Devilish Darling, sees this chaos, throws her head back in a roar, and all of her muscles just bulge a little bit more, and she's going to go into a rage. And then she's going to take out this baton and slack it out, and it turns into a big old stick, and she's going to just... and she's going to make an attack.
Fantastic.
16?
Hits.
Okay. And for damage, that is going to be 9 bludgeoning.
Excellent. Okay, thank you. And that was the extra 2 as well for the rage?
Yes, that was with the 2 with the rage.
Okay.
And that's her turn.
Thank you. Yeah, so you just go charging over the rod that extends out. It's like all rod combat here. Nobody coming here with any other weapons, please. And just like slam into the creature there, and it kind of knocks it off balance, and some stones go skittering off down into the chasm below. Okay, Nissi up next.
Yes. I noticed this very beefy woman come up next to me, and I'm mildly excited by this, but also realized, what the fuck am I doing so close to this big ass spider? I'm a little old man, and so I just kind of like shimmy backward, like, you got this, girl. And I'm going to cast Chill Touch.
Nice.
I feel like I have one of its legs, like doing the submission
Yes!
of the legs. I got this.
Hyperextending its spider leg.
Love it.
It might not be doing much, but you know, I gotta make a show of it.
Does
Ronda
a
Rousey, that
13
spider.
hit?
Hey, Papa.
Yes.
Okay, what was the? Sorry, what was that to hit?
Does a 13 hit?
Afraid not. Sorry. Okay, so the spell goes whoosh off into the thunderous sky above. Okay, anything else?
Nope.
Okay, the creature itself Let's see, what can we do here? Okay. Just double check here, sorry. Okay, so as it does that, Yosmop, I need you to please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh dear. Let me see. Oh, I'm not too bad at wisdom. 17.
17, that passes. Okay, some sort of effect starts to grip your mind, but you shrug it off.
I just
You're
yell, fuck off!
in the zone.
I'm extending that leg.
Okay, let's see, do we have any languages to return? Oh, yep, it speaks common. It's like,
Oh.
I will not. I live here. Okay.
I like whisper under my breath, you're supposed to insult me a little better than that. The audience, come on, man. Damn it up.
Okay. Oh, with an attack as weak as that, you must be landlubber without your sea legs from the astral sea.
All right, we'll work on this after the fight.
I'm trying. Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll talk about it later.
Yazana with Ericus and Dick.
Sorry, what? I heard my name. What?
Yes, Yazana, you're up.
Oh, goodness sakes. All right, I will attempt to claw into this creature a couple more times with multi-tap claws.
Nice.
Oh gosh, nat 19 on the first
Nice.
and 17 for the second.
That'll do it.
Fantastic.
I do need you to make a couple of dexterity saving throws, please.
A couple? One? Just maybe one? A couple?
Couple. I'm
How
afraid.
many? Shoot, okay. Oh gosh. Yeah. The first one is 11,
Okay.
and the second one is 15.
Okay, the second one is okay, which I guess the first one is what taught you. You take 11 acid damage. Poison damage, as the innards of the spider splash across you and into your beak. And I'm afraid you are also poisoned.
It starts burning my mouth. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what I did still do the damage though with my claws on it, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Total damage there?
12 total.
12. Excellent. Okay. So that brings it down there, and it is looking rather rough around the edges. It is bloodied, and that blood is poisoning Yazana, but that's besides the point. Okay, so that means half HP or less. And Ericus.
All right, so seeing that Chaos Bolt did not work, Ericus is going to pull out both her rapier and her dagger and go running forward. And first with the rapier, only 11.
11 is not enough, I'm afraid.
Right. And the offhand, 18.
Hits.
Okay, so that's going to be just 2 damage. I have a question for you, DM, because I am Bard of Swords, and I have like flourishes that I can add to attacks that hit, but will that count for the offhand as well?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to do a defensive flourish. So whenever you take attack on an action on your turn, my walking speed increases by 10 until the end of my turn. And I can expend 1 use of my Bardic Inspiration to deal extra damage equal to the number of rolls. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah.
That's such a cool build, that kind of bard. I forgot about flourishes. That's so neat.
Yeah,
I was really, I'm like, I want to play this in the future, I think. It's really cool.
Oh, I'm definitely taking this character and doing something with her.
Okay, so it's 2 extra damage. I love it. I really love it.
So,
2 extra damage, and then that number is also added to my AC until the start of my next turn.
so what was the total damage of the extra 2?
It was 2 and I think it was just 2 and 2 in the offhand, so it was 4.
Gotcha. Thank you. Okay. Noted. Yes. But you also need to make that dexterity saving throw. Sorry.
Oh, I do?
That's Ericus with the hit, the melee hit.
Oh. That's...
Okay, I got a 20, dirty 20.
No problem at all. Okay, and yes, please.
Okay. Yasma still thinks this whole thing is like staged, so she just kind of like is like, "You're doing great," and then she's gonna bash it with her baton. I'm gonna use one of my inspirations and re-roll that.
Go for it. No problem. Anyone to donate some restock?
God damn it. Okay, so she misses with a baton. I rolled a 2.
Nah,
but I'm gonna use my unarmed strike to then just like come down and like elbow. Fuck, I'm gonna use my second.
Ah.
I'm using a different dice.
Get out of here. Out of here, dice. You have betrayed me.
She just like, I don't know, either she just missed, but again, she thinks this is staged, so she's gonna look at it and be like, yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, cool. And then she's gonna use a flurry of blows.
Gets into the vibe there as well, and he's like raises up a couple of bow legs, like, yes.
Yeah.
See how
I'm gonna do
defeated.
a flurry of blows though, and try one more unarmed strike.
Go for it.
Dirty 19.
That hits definitely.
Okay, hold on. What is my unarmed strike? It's a D4. That's it. Wait, really? I feel like my... oh, no. It's a D6.
By the way, Yosmop, as you and this spider of Lang are doing this whole show, several of the boulders around on the mountains start to shift, and they reveal themselves to be Galabdurs, and they're just like, hey!
What? Yeah, everyone's all cheering. I thought a monk's unarmed strike was a D6 and not a D4. Am I confused?
Because you're not level 5 monk, you took only 1 level in it, or that be it?
I'm not level 5. I just, you know what, it's a D4. I just thought like basic unarmed strike was D4, and then you know what, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna roll the D4. That will be 3 total damage with this elbow.
Can you make that dex saving throw, please?
Yes. I failed.
Okay, I'm afraid you take 7 poison damage as it splashes. You slam that elbow into it.
Ah, what tarnation! Cheating!
Oh, I see you're a GIF Yankee. I didn't see the spelling on the Yankee, I'm sorry. Gotcha.
Yeah, there you go.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you. Anyway, Chris, anyone who shortens, abbreviates it to GIF, not allowed. Now that we have GIFF GIFs coming into the canon, you have to say GIF Yankee or GIF Sorry, please. Too similar. Okay, as Yosmop is slightly injured by the effects of the poisonous creature, Nissi, what do you do?
I'm gonna go for another chill touch. Oh wow. Yep. It just dissipates like a fart in the wind.
Bad luck. It is very windy up here, I'm afraid. Okay.
It is. My little skeletal hands don't have a chance. I'm just cheering Yasop on at this point. Yes, Mom.
You can call me the devil, the darling devil, devilish darling.
Devilish darling.
Yasmop is what my mama calls me.
Gotcha. Thank you. The spider is gonna. Let's have a look here. Okay, it is going to spin around Yosmop and kind of try and flip your legs out from underneath you, and it swings its staff of Leng, which you see is kind of jointed and can twist and change, and it kind of changes it and it curves around on the corner at 90 degrees, and then again and again, making more of a rectangular, like wire kind of pipe frame, and it looks almost like a folding chair as it lifts it up and slams it down on top of you. Yeah. Ooh, 24. You take your smop 6 bludgeoning.
I'm raging, so would that be 3?
Down to 3. Yep.
Yeah.
But the bad news is, as that lightning crackles around this folding chair, it connects with you and just fries your brain, your psionic Githyanki brain, and you take 23 psychic damage.
What the? 23?
Right, so
Ow.
Oh,
That's so much. I am almost dead.
he's like this? Yeah, yeah.
Oh. All right, you might want to tone it down.
And then the Caleb Durr are like, "Hey!" And he's like turning to them.
I hate being the heel, man. I want to be the good guy one of these days.
and then it's gonna swing around to Miyazana and strike out at you with a claw. 14.
Haha! No.
Okay. Tough owlbear there. Okay. And does not manage to scrape through there, which brings us to said owlbear.
Oh, I have some health points left, so I'm still a bear. Owl bear.
Good.
I will attack again with my claws.
Go for it.
That's really the only thing that I can do right now. The first one does not hit. Does a 14 hit?
I'm afraid not. Just misses.
Neither hit.
Okay, but like, but hey, no poison damage.
That's also good. I'm still kind of hurting from the earlier fight, so.
Digress.
all right. Second verse, same as the first. First with the rapier, got a 7. Gonna move right along. 16.
That hits.
Okay, and that's gonna be 3 damage with my dagger,
Gotcha.
my offhand dagger.
Dex saving throw, please.
Yep. Chipping away slowly but surely. Got a 10.
Oh, not enough. 8 poison damage, I'm afraid, as this miasma comes out of the wound and poisons you. Okay. So, CR7. Big hefty spider. Okay, Yasmop. Slightly fried.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I need to keep going, but
Here comes.
how bad does he look?
He's getting there. He's bruised, and kind of one of that arm that you had in that leg that you had in the lock before is kind of like not working properly, and it's kind of staggering
Okay,
a little
if
bit.
I can actually hit him, that'd be great.
It would.
Let's give it a try. I'm not giving. Oh no!
There it goes. Farewell.
Dice
Knew you
jumped
well.
out of my hands. Okay. The first hit misses,
Okay.
but I still have my unarmed strikes.
Yep.
Ooh, 18.
18.
So that's going to
That'll
be 6 damage. And then
Hit.
I'm going to do my flurry of blows to hit one more time.
Nice.
And I'm gonna miss. What is up with you fucking
Rude dice. Okay, thank you. Make that dexterity saving throw, please, on that hit.
16.
Okay, you're good. Dodge out of the way. You're ready for it
I'm
this
like-
time.
I don't fall for the same trick twice.
Okay, and then the turn goes to Nissi.
Yes. Well, you know what? I just imagine that at some point the wind is not gonna fuck up my little chill touch hand. So I'm just gonna, if I could pray to Umberly, I would, but she doesn't give a fuck. So, oh my god, the beyond dice are broken. I definitely did nothing again.
No.
What's the 1d4 that I've got 2 of?
You can add those to a roll, yeah. If you think it's close enough.
No. No,
Okay.
I have to get a 4. There's no way. All right.
Okay, that's it. Thank you. That brings us to the creature. It is getting quickly surrounded here, so I'm going to see who it's going to go for. It goes for Miyazana with that folded chair crackling with lightning energy. Attack. 17.
Dang it. Yes.
Okay. You take 10 bludgeoning and 16 psychic.
the shock, you see my animal form just dissipate as the jolts of lightning just make my hair stand up on end and then just fall out and disappear.
How many HP did you have left as the bear?
I had 8.
8. Okay, so that means 26. So 18 rolls over onto Miyazana. Because the damage carries over onto your original form.
Got it.
Okay, noted. Thank you. And that brings us to Miyazana.
I'm no longer a bear.
Suddenly this high elf psionic druid.
Ooh. Currently, right now, we have Yaz. Can I call you Yaz for short?
That's fine.
Okay.
I struggle with it too.
You're right next to it, right? The
Mhm.
creature. Okay, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. But you're the only one engaged with the creature right now, right? Like within melee range.
I guess.
I think
Or Steph,
Ericus, Joseph, and you, Miyazana, are all in melee with it.
Ericus is too. We all 3 of us are. Okay. Then I would like to go ahead and try and attack with my weapon then, which is going to be a sickle.
Okay.
Bonus action shalele.
Nice.
So sickle shalele.
Sick 'em.
You gotta throw your head back and scream.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Math 20 something to hit.
Definitely.
Okay.
You're good.
4 plus 3 for damage, and then 1d8. No, sorry, I'm reading something real
No problem.
quick. Okay, that's perfect. 1d8. What's a d8? What do those look like again? These ones. Okay.
That's the one.
10.
10
damage.
10 total?
10 total.
Thank you. Okay.
And that ends my turn.
This thing, many legs that it has, is looking like it's on its last legs, which means 10 HP or less.
Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it?
Okay.
Not me and my shit dice.
I believe in you, Missy. I believe in you.
Ericus.
Sana figured something out. We just need to like yell something before we go in, because that was the best roll so far. I feel like that was really good. Okay, so I'm going to again go in with my rapier, and Ericus is going to be like, I would have rather lost my hand, as she goes in, and 12. It only works for you, time.
Sorry.
And 12 again with my hand, so I'm going to do nothing.
Okay, one of the large legs just swoops around and just bats you against the rocks on the side. The gallop over like, "Arr!" No, they push you back into the fight. Okay, that brings us to the devilish. What? What was
The
it?
devilish darling.
Devilish darling. How about
That's
it?
right. Okay. I'm gonna go for it. Going for the deathlock. That missed.
No.
You can't. Turns out that it's really
Nice.
hard to strangle a giant spider with your arm.
Brownie.
Who would have
So
thought?
I'm gonna try. Oh, I have my martial arts still, so I'm going to do a leg drop instead.
Nice.
And that is a 17.
17 hits.
That will be 6 points of leg drop damage.
Oh, okay, fantastic. So, yep, you crash into the creature, and as we like to say on the channel here, Joseph, tell me what happens.
I missed the first one, and I get frustrated, and I use like my baton to push myself in the ground or up in the air, and just come back down with like a leg, and just
Fantastic.
and like so dramatically covered in goo and gore and nasty, and just
Okay, and
I won't. What?
the Gelibdur go wild. And
Oh yeah! Oh, I'm your mama now. I'm your mama, and I just start like harassing the crowd.
okay, as you do, Miyazana, Spider of Lang has something called where is it? The which one is it? I can't find it. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Yes, it has something called Ancient Hatred. And as Yosmop defeats them and starts to celebrate around the edge of the mountain pass, it turns to you, remembering those owlbear claws, and does one final venom spit attack towards you.
Okay.
Which is going to be
A really good thing you didn't aim
a
for me.
natural
'cause
one.
that would-
Oh God. Okay.
Okay, if you're going to focus at those phoenixes fly.
On itself.
Hey Jay, how you doing, mate? Okay.
Oh,
Yes,
all
yes,
right.
yeah, it sets itself, yeah.
Did a good job back there.
Okay. And thank you, Rishi, for the monster drop. Now, you have a moment to collect yourselves. Look around as the clouds open up and rain starts to splash down on the stony hillside, and you find yourselves on this path that wends between rocky crags and the mountainside around you. The sky is dark and full of rolling thunder clouds, and the flashes of lightning illuminate the scene. You're greeted by the howling wind, and as the lightning splits the sky, you see a distant pinnacle of rock with a foreboding castle carved out of it. And a gnome. The gnome that you all met very suddenly comes out from behind a large boulder with this albino gecko on their shoulder and says, "Oh, well, that was a welcome and a half, but it rather confirms our fears about this so-called domain of delight. Introductions. Sorry, my name's Eliwick. My grandfather, Arafor, was supposed to be here, but, No, it's okay. I'm supposed... Yes, Thank you. Sorry for the sudden change of scenery. Welcome to the Feywild.
That's
Do you
what
have
this
anything?
is.
Indeed, although it is somewhat gloomier than it should be. I'm afraid this part of the Feywild has been overrun by a coven of hags, the Hourglass Coven. This particular region... Well, let's just say she has a flair for the theatric. And that's why we needed you here. If you'll just wait a moment. And she points beyond. And you see, floating towards you through the rain, unaffected by the downpour, the outline of 3 spectral figures. Ghosts floating along the mountain path out of sheer habit, using the walkways that they're used to in life. Of 3 satyrs. Their ethereal horns and cloven hooves on their feet, making no sound as they move across the ground between you. Eliwick looks to them. These people will help you. And then you'll be able to rest, and they'll be able to go home. Everyone, If you can help these ghosts, they will show you the Fey Crossing to go back to the material plane, or wherever you wish to go. Listen to them. They need your help. And she walks back behind that large boulder.
Wait, do you have any food? Oh.
It doesn't sound like we have much of a choice now, does it?
In one way back. I would say no choice indeed.
We'll look up at the castle. Does it look friendly?
No, foreboding is definitely the word.
I'm holding my ribs. I look pretty battered. Well, I think it'd be nice to get some rest before we... Are the ghosts, like... Are they just standing there waiting for us to address?
Are they hanging around?
Yeah, they
Tapping their feet and like...
I'm like, coming towards you down the pass.
Quickly, what's your story? What do you want?
The ghosts come towards you. We were once inhabitants of this realm until we were sacrificed in the name of the arts. There is a fiendish theatrical company traveling through these mountains to the castle to perform in the Hag's Theatre. They create their plays, their theatrical works by stealing the lives of others. Please, steal their playbook. Steal their manuscripts. Release the stories, the spirits trapped within, that we may rest, and countless others from their journey here.
Yasmov is 100% convinced that this is all like a staged performance piece.
Yeah, Nissy's still convinced that he's just passed out somewhere in the gutter as usual.
Miyazana just wants to eat, so they're ready to just get this done with, or find something edible along the way. That'd be great.
Do I have anything
Eric
edible in
just-
my bags?
Taking this one?
I'm looking in my inventory to see if I have anything to feed the poor thing. I have some rations. Would you like?
Oh my gosh, please, it has been days since I've eaten anything.
Oh dear Lord, please, you gotta keep your strength up if they want us to perform or whatever. This
Yeah,
whole
just not,
shit
are they protein bells?
They have of course they're protein bars. Of course.
Miyazana definitely needs it. They're quite spindly, skeleton-like structure.
Oh, please, here. And I just like pull up all these protein bars. Help yourself.
Ungraciously starts scarfing down.
That one
One
tastes
bar at
like
a time.
cookies and cream.
Mm.
That one tastes like chocolate mint. But don't let the names fool you. They're very full of protein.
Have you tried them together? They're delicious.
You know, I have, and they are. And I look at the others. Do you want some? I'm so rude. Mama always taught me to be polite, and I'm gonna offer everybody a protein bar.
Nissy's just looking at them, and he's not convinced. I do have a question. The poison. It was just Miyazana's poisoned? Are you still poisoned?
No, there was poison damage. It's okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was a lasting effect. How is everybody looking? I know Yasmop is looking pretty rough. Anybody else?
I'm okay. I'm all right.
Okay. So Nissy is going to kind of shuffle over to Yasmop and just do this, like shoo her strange wrapped bars out of the way, and goes, "Don't worry about it. Don't, just hold still. and he like reaches out and gives her like a weird like uncle tickle.
Oh, creepy.
Oh,
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
And I'm gonna cast. Are you like pretty? Are you pretty rough? Like a maybe a level 2 cure wounds is what you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm like on a scale of 1 to 42, I'm a 9.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna hit that level 2 cure wounds. So 19 total back. Yeah. He ain't right.
How much?
19.
Ooh, wow. You know, that was really creepy, but I do feel better. I appreciate that.
Best tickler in all Baldur's Gate. And he just kind of shuffles back a little.
Oh, my bruises are kind of feeling good, but I still feel like kind of icky.
Like maybe you need a bath. He also smells like atrocious. Within like 10-foot radius, there's just this stench of fish, and there's like weird things like kind of crusty in his beard. He has like really long white beard, long white hair, and he looks like he climbed out of a gutter in the lower part of the city for sure.
But Miyazana, the scent of the ocean is welcoming.
I'm so hungry. Yes, it is.
Oh Lord.
I'd give you a hug right now. I'm so starving.
Also a coastal druid.
Don't, he'll tickle you.
Watch out.
Maybe Miyazana likes it. They've been alone in the forest for a very long time.
I saved my tickling for the sick ones. So wrong. It's just so many shades of wrong.
Creep Bones over there in chat there. He's kind of gross, you say? I swoon.
No, I started exercising to avoid creepy uncle tickles and started to feel like that was all for nothing.
Oh no, why do I feel like I might get tombstoned at the end of this? Or maybe like a Canadian crippler. I'm worried.
Okay, we gotta get a playbook. It's some entertainment. We gotta steal. Are you guys good at stealing shit?
I can turn into a rat.
That's a very, very good plan.
I'm quite good at talking. Yes, distractions are my key here, I believe.
I usually lose money. I don't typically take it.
All right. Is it in the castle? That hellish place?
The ghost said it was travelling towards the castle, yeah, so you could go on an intercept there, yeah.
Oh, is it like a carnival, like a wagon?
It's a travelling troupe of players that's going to perform at the castle.
I mean, do they need a wrestling act?
It could be an act.
Ingratiate yourselves.
I can be somebody's like pet monkey or rat or giant weasel, whatever you need me to be.
Do you guys know how to do like vertical suplex?
Hey everyone, huddle up. Quick training session.
Rising up into the street. Did my town take my chances? Well, yeah, all right. Do any of you know anything about witches? I'm not from here.
I don't think any of us are. Do we know how far, like, they didn't give us an intercept point or anything like that. We just know they're heading to the castle. Can we see, like, a light on, like, a wagon so we know, like, I'm trying to think of an intercept.
Give me a perception check.
Yes. Not my best. Ooh, 18.
Yeah, pretty good. Okay, you do indeed see in the valley floor beneath you, winding towards the craggy mountain with the castle clinging to its side like some vast, spooky creature there. There is a trail of lanterns bobbing along and moving along the valley floor, and there are ways down to climb down there.
I've spotted them, but it's a long way down. Are you up for descending?
Yeah. It's just a workout, right? We can hustle.
Indeed.
Okay, So everyone
I can
starts.
carry one of y'all.
How far down is it?
It's about like 300 foot down.
Is
Like-
it climbable?
And
Can we
yeah,
climb
but it's not a cliff. Yeah, it's a slope,
Oh.
and there are craggy
it's-
craggy paths down. It looks like
Okay, cool.
there might be some mountain goats knocking about the place here, and there are some like trails kind of winding through the broken stones.
Mountain goats, huh? Those taste good.
So all of you starts to clamber down the mountainside towards. Are you aiming to like arrive in the base of the valley ahead of the wagon, or like catch up from behind?
We could go ahead,
Ahead.
and we could like pretend like we're looking for a job. We've got the freak rat, and I point to yes. We got the old tickling man. And you look like you're fancy with a sword. Can you do like that? Yeah,
I
okay,
can
we're
do
all
my
freaks.
best.
And
Yeah.
I'm obviously a freak of nature. Like, if we could get hired, and then we can do some reconnaissance.
Figure out exactly what's going on.
Yeah, we could get this little book thing. I can't read. Well, wait, actually, I'm proficient in history. I can read.
That is so fun.
Yeah, randomly generated character sheets are quite a hoot. Finding stuff out about myself. Did you guys know I'm a noble?
Well,
I mean,
I'll
we all
really,
assumed.
really far down the line, though. That's why I took a different direction.
Mhm.
Anyways, I'm talking too much.
I'm curious as to who Miyazana's parent was. Miyazana is the famous adventurer Skyon's kid.
Oh.
Some famous adventurer is one of your parents, Miyazana.
My
Brits,
parents
right?
famous?
Brits.
Why'd they leave me in a forest? The fuck?
Because they were fucking around with a dryad and forgot.
Oh no.
Oh shit, where'd our kid go? Did we leave him in Walmart again? Damn it!
No.
Lost forever.
Indeed. Okay, so yes, you start to clamber down the mountainside. But as you do, the clouds start to swirl and churn, and a huge swirling weather front comes charging down the valley towards you all. I need everyone to make me a saving throw. Just a moment, please. Could you make me a strength saving throw?
Funny.
12.
13.
Okay. So this was a 20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, you've experienced winds like this at sea.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I'm just kind of like, I'm like dancing through them.
Miyazana, how about you? Oh, here it comes.
I used one of my D4s to kind of bump it up a little bit. 16.
Okay. Wow, Sirenscape is not messing around with this one. Okay.
It is very hurricane. As
It
a
is.
Floridian, I can attest.
You gotta move with the wind, ladies.
Yosmop, what was yours?
12.
12,
There's
okay.
no like wind in the astral sea.
Yeah,
where
right.
I'm- So this is all new.
Eric, Chris, yourself?
13.
13. Okay. And so, the bad news is, as these winds come just tearing down the valley, Yosmop and Ericris are plucked from the mountainside and go swirling up into this tornado-like wind.
Oh.
What the?
Can I cast Featherfall?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
I definitely did not think I was going to get to use this. I was like, that's a useless thing that's never going to happen.
I am going to use a bonus. Can I use a bonus action to react to this?
Yep, please.
I'm gonna cast Misty Step
Okay.
and teleport 30 feet as close down to the ground as I can.
Okay, fantastic.
Back on the
So yeah, as you are both whirled around, Miyazana, Nissi, you see your new friends just torn from the mountainside and whisked down. You're desperately holding on to boulders as the wind is just swirling around all of you. And as you, Yosmop and Ericus, are just cast down into the valley, Ericus casts something on themselves, and as the winds starts to die
I can do
down,
more than me. So I'm going to definitely do Yasmok as they go down 30 feet below me. I'm going to be like, okay, I got this. And then turn around and be like, oh, no, and like cast it on them too.
Nice. Okay. So, yeah, you cast that, and Yasmok, you cast Misty Step, but even as you emerge on the other side of this Misty Step, you are still hurtling towards the ground. Then suddenly some magic takes you, and you float and land on the valley floor, and Ericus beside you. Nissi and Miyazana quickly clamber down the hillside after you, and you find yourselves in the valley floor with the clatter of cartwheels and the sound of horses. Very angry horses, you would see. And as you are you kind of hiding in the valley ahead of where they're coming?
Yeah.
You're gonna stealth? You're gonna hide, or are you gonna wait? Just wait.
Well, I thought we were gonna like look like we were hopefuls.
Okay.
Carnival hopefuls,
Yeah,
and just like I'm gonna actually reach in my bag and put a little accessory on everyone. They're just like headbands with stars and gloves, like just goofy, shiny props. Yeah, and I'm just like, just look eccentric and a little bit snobby, and just be really confident, and just believe that you're the best thing ever, and everyone else can go suck a dick.
All right. Okay. Now.
I want to really stand there, like.
The wagons crest over a rise in the valley floor towards you, and you see, Ericus, the illuminations that you spotted from on high were not actually lanterns at all, as this carnival, or this troop of players, their wagon is being drawn by a nightmare. The flaming mane and burning eyes of this fiendish mount come clopping ominously through the valley, and the area and the stones around them are lit by this infernal fire which is boiling inside them. And you see, sitting up on the front bench of the wagon, a huge, hunched, furred form with a snout sticking out of a cowled hood of a huge knoll. Miyazana, you know a knoll. You know a knoll with a sense of the theatric. You see the terrible, fiendish knoll druid, Rakespear, clopping along on his wagon. Once a friend of your parents, your famous parents, but cast out as they started to fall from grace, as they started to do unthinkable practices, stealing souls, worshipping the chaos of the abyss, unnatural creatures. You have a moment to react, Miyazana, before the wagon goes closer. What do you do?
Before he can see me, I'm going to shift into the rats and immediately scurry up Scarlet's leg as quickly as I possibly can and into their pocket.
Christ, my butt cheeks are out. Don't do that.
Squeaky, squeaky, squeak. Squeaker, squeaking.
Okay. Do you want to go in there? I can hide you in there.
Squeak.
I'm gonna put you in my cleavage.
The rat somehow blushes.
You're gonna be like this so you can hide. I'm wearing a leather shiny leotard and like big platform.
Yeah, you are. I see it.
Fantastic.
No, it's just a rat man. Wait, what is that guy? I don't think I know what a knoll is. I love the nightmare though. I want to get me one of those. My whole motif is devilish. That's like my thing. I like that a lot.
As Yasmop shoves. Oh, cute. As Yasmop shoves the rat into her cleavage, Ericus is just gonna like kind of put a hand up near Nissy to just assuming he's a creep. Just putting like a blinder on this side, if you will. Just like
I'm like,
Yasmop is not very feminine about the way she does this either. Like, she definitely kind of like walks very dudish. She stands very dudish. She talks very dudish, but she still has giant WWE knockers that are propped up in this outfit.
classic.
Yeah,
You're like
the
a whole
outfit is-
China vibe.
yes.
Wait, well, I have to Google what this looks like just to make sure. Yes, exactly.
For
Called
some
Called
reason,
it.
this like turns Nissy on a little even more.
Oh, he likes big women who can pop watermelons between their thighs.
I mean, he's been surrounded by semen for the majority of his life, so it really doesn't take much.
Miyazana only has 1 hit point right now as a rat. Please don't.
I won't sleep. I'll be good.
Blush damage knocks you into your
I'm
form.
really good. Let me see if I have any animal handling.
I remorph in her shirt. We're sharing the same shirt. All of a sudden, like, hi.
Yeah,
This
don't
is
morph,
awkward.
please don't morph. I don't have an extra outfit. I do have a +2 to animal handling, so I'm very gentle. I had a gerbil when I was a little girl.
Darling Creepshow, I think I should thank you there. Moonclaw in the chat there is lol semen and then immediately followed. Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome.
Before we continue, I have to pee so bad.
No problem at all. No problem
Okay.
at all.
Yeah, you guys.
I'm gonna get next in line.
Maybe we
Don't
should
feel bad.
all-
Thank you, everyone. And I will do a quick spiel about the charity, so please do. Yeah, don't
Okay,
click out
okay.
for a second.
Break.
Yeah, Steph, you too. Yeah, go. I'm good. Okay, as Taylor too. So, Creep, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
A
Okay,
little better
friends.
now that I've done coughing. I inhaled some dust in my house.
Oh, bad luck. Okay, everyone. So, today, as we take a quick break here, as the fiendish troop of players travels towards, we have a donation from Daisy. Thank you, Daisy. With a double alert for some reason. We got excited. A wheel of shenanigans from Miyazana. We'll do that when she returns. Thank you, Daisy. Okay, look, folks, we are raising funds today for Elevated Access, transporting those whose local states have a stigma against the abortion care or the gender affirmation care that they need, and transporting them to where they can get that healthcare elsewhere. And we have already raised a fantastic $1,620, absolutely incredible, blasted through our first milestones, inspiration crystals for all of our regular campaign players, a whoops all pets, the PC's companions are going to band together. There is a little one-shot game that Marisha Ray made with the Honey Heist guy, the guy who created Honey Heist, and they are worked together to create a similar kind of play, which you can do with your pets and your companions. So we are going to play that in the future. Cheers, Bones, to the hydrate. Miyazana, welcome back. A wheel of shenanigans awaits you.
Shenanigans, you say?
Indeed, here it comes.
Spin that wheel.
Ooh, oh dear. Were you in your Smop's cleavage?
I was.
Okay.
I was. Yes.
What size?
Oh no.
What size is a rat? Mike, thank you for the donation.
Teeny weeny.
Tiny, right?
Itsy, yes.
Okay.
Tiny.
The Wheel of Shenanigans made you grow a size category in Will Smop's
Oh.
cleavage.
Oh gosh. Okay, so at least
So,
we're still
wait.
small then.
Don't tell Scarlett until she comes back. Let's see what Mike has in store for you. Thank you, Mike, for that donation. You legend.
Thanks, Daisy.
Oh, thank you. And that donation is a D4 inspiration from Mike, I think, who I believe is our player, Mike. Everyone gets a D4.
Yay! Oh my God.
Grim Simpson, I believe. Maybe.
Okay.
Perhaps. I don't know. Look at me assuming there. Mike is a very common name.
That's. Is it not? Oh, sorry. You're Sweet Pea either way.
You are, whoever you are. If it is you, Grim, please jump in chat. Yes, there is a D4 for everyone. Please. And remember, you can use that on anything else if you manage to get through the rest of this without... I mean, Wild Beyond the Witchlight is famous to be a campaign where you're supposed to be able to go through it without any combat at all, if you wish. Not that Stephanie and friends are doing very well at that.
Not at all. We're very bad at that.
It's all good, it's all good.
Okay,
Right.
pretend this is a whiskey
I will.
and not a White Claw for the character.
It was my okay, cheers, mate. Thank you. Okay, now, everyone. Yes, we are raising funds for elevated access. Please, if you are able, do consider donating 1,660. Wow, a mere 340 from our ultimate goal. The donation link is over here, along with some ideas of how you might want to have some shenanigans. Over there. And also, you can get your chance to win some prizes from these wonderful people. Every $5 gets you a prize draw entry. We shall be drawing those randomly later on. You all stand in the valley floor as this wagon rolls and creaks along the nightmare, snorting angrily. And the flames gout from its mouth as the Null druid that grew up around Miyazana and their family long ago comes traveling towards you, hunched over. They snarl, a lip curling, a long jagged tooth emerging from beneath the hooded robe that they are wearing. And... Phantom, what was your question? Oh, the stretch goal. I think I'm going to have to come up with one before our Spelljammer shenanigans later on. Okay, you see the creature look towards you, this playwright, so-called playwright, plagiarizer of the most heinous degree, stealing people's very lives and writing them into their scripts and their manuscripts, snarls at you all. Rexpear, the druid bard, turns to you. What business have you? Out of the way, or I'll be late for my audition.
I'm gonna look around to see if there's someone who wants to be the spokesperson.
As you do, Erica, sorry, 2 seconds. As you do, Yosmo, something rather alarming happens.
Oh dear.
Whilst you're away, a crackle of lightning burst down from the heavens above and struck little Miyazana rat tucked in your cleavage. And the wheel of shenanigans had Miyazana the rat grow a size category.
No! Wait, from tiny to small, right?
Yes. So they are probably
Is
rabbit
my
size now.
outfit still intact?
What's the role, do we think? As DM to DM.
Well, I think they did describe them as double something or others.
They're
I think
giant. They're like they're
Inhuman?
Okay.
yeah.
So this is it's supposed to be for wrestling as well. So this is a sturdy outfit. I would like you to make a +4 Constitution saving throw for your outfit.
This is so inappropriate. God damn it.
Daisy, it's all your fault. Course,
9.
yes, this is exactly what I wanted to happen.
A 9, really?
9.
You do have a D4 if you want to use it. Mike gifted us all a D4.
Yes.
Ooh, 13.
At 13, the DC was 12. There is a tortured, stretching, screeching sound almost as Miyazana becomes a kind of rabbit-sized mouse.
I'm just looking down at her, I'm gonna offer her a protein bar.
The fiendish playwright spins at the sound. Oh my goodness, Raynox with $100 donation. You absolute legend. Thank you so much. I serve the Chaos Gods is the comment. I look forward to seeing what this is. A wheel of shenanigans for everyone and me. Raynox, thank you so much. You're absolutely amazing. Okay, everyone. Please, Miyazana, do not grow any larger.
Yeah.
Yes, Mop.
No promises.
I'm gonna be doing this the whole
Or
way.
do.
Just
Wild magic surge for Yosmop. We'll get on that in a second. Eracris. As the Chaos Gods gleefully look upon. Disadvantage, Eracris, for your next roll. Miyazana. Don't grow. Wild magic surge for Miyazana too. just the awkwardness of the moment just overflows into wild magic. Nissi! Miyazana could have done with this. You shrink a size. You are now small. You are like a halfling-sized sailor now.
You know, it's the effects of getting older, kids. I just keep shrinking.
As
Little Benjamin Button.
the heavens open,
That
and
makes me so much more creepy.
crashes down from above. The things spin around, and Nissi screams out as they shrink down. And Yosmop and Miyazana, I need a D100 and your predominant class, if you'd be so kind.
100.
So, Yosmop, what's your main?
Sheep.
Yeah, right. No, these are the new ones. This is the wild magic for every class one. So I don't think it's in there.
Excuse me.
Could be. Yosmop, what's your main class?
Sorry, I'm
Anyways.
both ranger and monk equally.
Okay, cool.
But I've been saying monk because I don't really get anything interesting from ranger.
No
that
problem.
adds
Okay, we can
my-
go with the monk one then. What's
Sorry,
your-
Yosmop does not register to me as a name that I
Sorry.
hear, so I'm like, oh, that's me. Sorry.
No problem. Yeah, so it's one shot, it's all the same. What's the D100 there?
You want me to roll a D100?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Monk wild magic table.
Oh boy. 47.
47. Okay. Let's have a look here. Okay. You get the hiccups as this happens here. Miyazana in
Damn it,
threatening
not
being...
again.
Okay,
I'm so sorry about this.
Okay.
Very well done.
-1 to initiative next time that comes into play, if it does. And Miyazana, you're a druid first and foremost?
Yes, and 4D. 40.
40 is... oh, wow. Okay. Miyazana, as you are growing in size, also, you have just your awkwardness at the situation, your fear that something terrible is about to happen, and then your subsequent relief that the costume was most certainly created, forces you to project that protective urge you have to wild shape, and you don't change, but as you're already shifted, but your desire to wild change produces this strange projection of that shape, and a chimera, a spectral chimera, appears on the side of the valley there and starts to growl and roar.
Okay, I thought you said I thought you were gonna say I was gonna fart or something. That's not as
Don't fart in my titties. Come on now.
That's my job in this party.
Says the
All this
halfling,
happens.
little beardy halfling over there.
Just beep. As this happens, like shrinking, getting bigger, Ericus is just gonna be like, ta-da.
The gnoll slams his staff on the footplate of the wagon. Yes, interesting. A pack of traveling fools, I see. No. Wait. The showmanship. The sense of the dramatic. Oh goodness. Ow! Devilish darling! It's you, isn't it?
Are you a fan?
He slams the thing down again, and like one of the side panels on the wagon drops down. It's covered in posters and old bill posters of you.
Yes.
I usually don't have. I'm the heel. I mean, you know what? Of course I have fans. Well, it's very nice to meet you, young man.
Yes.
I'm like deciding if I want to go into full character and just start like insulting him because everyone wants the mean wrestler to just be mean. So I'm like gauging like how should I approach this?
I mean, he's a fiendish-looking gnoll. He probably appreciate the abyssal chaos of it.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, you're a shit bag. I'm not. Scarlet's not really good at insulting people, but Devilish Darling really. So Devilish Darling just starts ripping into him like in the total in character way. Like she takes on her like caricature stance. She does her like trademark move, like gestures and her slogans and like just it's quite disgusting. And this little rat is just in there just moving with the
indeed that little rat, their best,
and I have hiccup,
their best skill is performance. So they, I think, are performing something, performing up a storm in the front of your outfit there. So Yosmop, would you like to give me a performance check with advantage from Miazana's performance skills as well? As this large rat wrestler combo.
You know what? I don't like these dice. I'm gonna roll actually in the thing.
No worries.
The 14. Wait, that was it. I forgot to do it with advantage. So the first one was a 14. Okay. Let me see what the other one is. 16.
Nice.
Wait, no, that was persuasion. I'm so sorry. Let me.
Performance. Mm-hmm. Should be about the same, probably.
17.
Oh, nice, even better. Good. The gnoll cackles. He's like, yes, and slams his staff into the footplate again, and you can hear his claws like scraping on the woodwork. And the nightmare steed rises up on its front, on its back legs there, and paws at the air, and the flames go from its mane, crackling into the sky. Yeah. Yes, you would make a fine addition to my repertoire.
Hey, the plan's working, guys. The plan's working. Abso-fucking-lutely, if you don't have me, then you're a fucking pussy.
Yes, with such performers, what can Endelyn Mulgrave do but hire us on for a full season?
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but I'm just like, yeah, jobs forever.
Yes.
Everyone's just like,
I think definitely.
Pointing at Devilish Darling.
You could intuit from the hag type nature of that name. That's probably who's up at the castle ahead. Okay.
Wait,
so,
say that again.
It was a very hag-like name, so she's probably the one in charge up at the castle that they're heading towards.
I just, you know what? I usually have managers handle all this. I'm just the talent.
There's probably definitely a couple of like hag characters in a couple of games, like a couple of wrestling circles up there.
Probably, okay. Yeah, definitely. Like, I'm sure I've wrestled a few hags. You know, hags are really strong. Like, really strong.
Yeah, right. Especially like up in the mountains here, it'd probably be a burr hag as well, right? And vicious.
Yeah, a hag has like the strength of 10 men.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I know about it.
So, as the wagon continues on its way, you can see that there are stormy, windswept landscapes being ravaged by hordes of gnoll barbarians and raiders, and they're all wearing kind of like jester caps and like theatrical garb, painted onto the side in a mock kind of colourful way. And you can see from where the hatch opened to show the posters of Devilish Darling, the
so flattering.
the interior contains a bunch of puppets and other accoutrements for performing on the stage. Now, as he spurs the nightmare into motion again and starts clattering along the valley, does anyone jump up on the bench with him, or are you falling in behind, or what do you want to do?
I'm sitting right next to him and just like making sure I feel as menacing as possible. I got Miyazana, are you hiding in there, or are you visible? Okay, you're hiding. So you're like at the bottom of the thing.
Give me,
and I'm just
give me a stealth check with disadvantage with that size increase.
She did grow. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
You said
Guild
stealth.
Superior. Good to see you. Sorry, Mizana.
You said stealth.
A stealth with disadvantage, please.
A disadvantage. Seven.
Okay.
You just look like a third titty.
Yes, this is fifth element. This is fine.
Well,
You're just the chick from Total Recall now.
this is
Exactly.
Fine.
slightly
This is fine.
alarming series of events here. Yosmop, as you have a particularly violent hiccup. Miyazana, you are jiggled beyond any experience you've had so far, and your glass eye pops out.
I have a glass eye.
Yes,
Wait,
it was your trinket.
Oh wait, where do I see that?
It's right at the bottom of your possessions.
You have a glass eye.
Oh no, Miyazana does. Miyazana does.
Oh, Miyazaki.
Can I try to catch her eye?
Yes, you do.
Wait, hold on. If I shape changed, does the glass eye also shape change, or is there just like
Yeah.
one absurdly large
just-
eye in this rat right now?
I assumed it. Your choice. It's just like-
No, it's magical. It'll change with it.
Mad-Eye Mooney, like large mouse here. But yeah, but that the violence of that hiccup pops it out and it like boom, dunk, 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 onto the footplate and like rolls across until a clawed knoll foot blasts onto it and kind of dexterously grabs it and lifts it up. And the knoll turns to you, devilish darling.
Where that
I
from?
have the utmost respect for you and your performances in the ring, especially in the astral dome. That was quite the finale. But
Oh, yeah, of course.
you seem, unless I'm very much mistaken, to be keeping some unfortunate company. Angry Nerd Girl, thank you, Raiders. Not those
Are you
Raiders.
looking
They're
at
not the
the
unfortunate
eyeball
company. Yes.
that fell out of my? Oh, that's mine.
Hey Jess, how you doing? Welcome in everyone. Angry Nerd Girl, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a fantastic session playing some uncaged goddesses over there. All the best for the Ennies. And
Wait, where's the rest of the group? Are they behind me?
yeah, Erica Snissy, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like hanging out, watching everything happening.
I get it.
Manager.
As
Ooh,
Uncle
I
Pickles
could
will.
be your manager. Don't worry.
Does he see Miyazana the rat?
No, I think
Is
just the eye gave her away with the failed stuff.
I gave her away,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna be
I-
like, yeah, go ahead, Ericus.
I'm so sorry. I got excited because I need to look. Hold on. I am going to I am gonna take out a dagger and use my artificer ability, magical tinkering, to be like, look at this on this side, and make it glow, and then like just delve in devilish. Oh, I forget your stage name. Yasmop's chest, and just pull the rat out and put it behind me, like on my back, on this side. Like go on this side, being like, check this out, and then the rat out.
Okay.
That was a rush.
With the hiccups.
Fantastic. Okay. So Miyazana, you are hauled away there. So Ericus, so how are you doing this? Like, is the knoll gonna see this?
The knoll's not gonna see me grab Miyazana. The knoll, I'm gonna be on this side. I'm gonna be like, and look at this. Like, look what I can do, because I like just trying to be obnoxious. Like, clearly the
Like-
heel of the group in talent. Look at this.
Like rabbit from the top hat kind of thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a deception check, please.
Can I give the help action when I go, wow?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
This poor rat.
Deception check. Okay. All right. Nice. A dirty 20.
Okay, excellent. Yes, you are able to deceive the Knoll that you have performed this magic trick, and he's like, "Oh yes, very good, very good."
I'm sorry, you said I had weird company. These are my friends. We were actually looking for a job as performers, and they're not excellent, famous wrestlers like I am. But as you can see, this old guy is not a creepy uncle. He's a manager. And
Yes.
Eric is over here. I don't think I actually caught their name, but I'm just, going off the cuff.
You're right.
Is a magician. And there is no rat.
No rat.
Yes,
Just us three.
Devilish Darling, give me, everyone at home, that's yours, give me a insight check, please.
I can do that. I'm good at insight. Maybe. 13.
13?
Yeah.
Okay. You see the Knoll's eyes with a jagged scar across one side narrow. And you see he is about to do something drastic. And you have time to react. Your wrestler instincts kick in. And he says, "I don't know where you are, Miyazana, but you're not gonna give me another scar like your cursed father did." And he slams into the reins of the fiendish mount. The nightmare just roars, and a gout of flame jets out of its mouth, and it takes off down the valley. Ericris, Nissi, you are left standing there with Miyazana as the wagon starts to clatter away from you.
Am I still up there?
The insight check allowed you to see this is about to happen. So what would you like to do? You can stay on with him or back with your friends.
Can I grab him?
You're gonna attempt to do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna grapple him and dive off.
Okay, please do. Let's
What
do
do I roll?
let's do a grapple check. So give me athletics.
Athletics.
And he.
Nat 20.
Hey! If you got him, folks, let those phoenixes
Nice.
fly.
Nice.
As this Knoll Fang of Inogu attempts to save from that, which is stronger. His strength is stronger, so he's gonna go. So nat 20 makes it a total of
23.
23. Okay, he got a 9. So he's like so focused. I think,
He's
well, I think
such a
you
fan.
grabbed him. He's just like, oh.
I do my signature.
I was like, oh, it's happening to me. I'm just gonna suplex him off onto the valley floor. Okay. And you see the wagon and the nightmare just go barreling off down the valley, out of control. The plays, the manuscripts, the souls of all of the lost lives
We'll
are
worry about that later, guys.
disappearing down. What do you do? Actually, I need you all to roll initiative one more time. We are into a chase here.
Okay. It was just instinctual. I don't know. It just
No, it's great. It's great.
kidnapping me.
So, Devilish
I
Darling.
have a -1 because I have the
Yes.
hiccups, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Rainox, good to see you. Thank you so much for that donation. Amazing. Okay, how do we go, folks? So, yes.
8.
8? Second verse, same as the first. Ericris.
I got 8.
Oh, you too? Okay.
No, I didn't say anything.
Also, that was Ericris. Sorry, my
I
bad.
said 8.
That was Eric.
I said 8 before you said Yasma.
My bad. Yes, how about you?
Yeah. I got a 15.
Excellent. Okay. And Nissi?
I got an 18.
18. Fast little halfling. And Miyazana.
Wait, you're a halfling?
She reduced in size.
I got shrunk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got shrunk.
Not creepy at all.
No, not at all.
Do you trip over your own beard? So,
Yes.
Kayla, how'd you go?
I just got it like slung over my shoulder now.
It's a nice beard.
Hey, guten Tag. Okay, so how'd you go,
I'm loving all of
Miyazana?
these Nat 20 animated dice in the chat. It's so inspiring.
Oh, 17.
17, excellent. Okay. Right, so, Nissi, what would you like to do? As the wagon and your your ticket home goes barreling off down the valley.
Man, I don't think I have anything that could potentially stop that. There's no one driving it, right? Because she's got the knoll. So it's just like a runaway wagon with this nightmare.
Yes, it is.
And there's no one with him. It was just him, right?
It seems so, yeah.
And how far is the wagon?
It's gone barreling off down the way there, so it is. It needs to be chased after if you want to catch up with it.
And okay, so I'm trying to figure out the horse is like a sentient creature. Like I could affect. Okay, so I want to cast Silent Image.
Okay.
And I would like to create, and tell me if I can't do this. I would like to create a wall, like maybe a couple feet or so in front of the horse.
Awesome.
Just blocking his path.
Okay, excellent. Yeah.
To see maybe if I can trick that horse into stopping.
Okay, make me a check with your spell modifier.
Well, what do I roll?
Spellcasting modifier at the top of your list of spells.
Why am I... Oh, damn this site. I don't understand anything on it.
You're totally fine. It's always confusing the first time you use it.
Yeah, it's weird.
On the right side, the box on the right side, there's a spell tab.
Uh-huh.
And then at the top of that, there should be a spell attack and spell modifier on your spell save. It's +5.
Oh, okay. All right. I just roll charisma then, because it's +5.
Yeah, because it's your sorcery.
Because that's my spell. Oh. That would be a 7 total.
A 7. Oh dear. Okay. So a rather. I think I think you just like instinctively just like make a brick wall which just looks so out of place in the valley. This is the nightmare just goes barreling straight through it.
I did my best.
Okay. But that brings us to Miyazana. What do you do?
Freaking chicken nuggets.
Your dice effort is a good guess.
Chicken nugget.
I'm stealing it. I'm so stealing it. That's
I know.
fantastic.
Now, Kayla, if you were to shift into something larger, that could be ridden after said wagon.
I think I only had. This was my last shift. Shit.
I can throw you. I'm just kidding.
Just throw the rat. Actually,
Miyazana, if you're willing to sacrifice your oracle charm, the finger bone, I will say that will charge you with the arcane energy to make one last shift.
my finger bone.
Yes, you have an oracle charm, which is like a finger bone.
Finger bone. Sorry, inventory bone. Finger bone. Finger bone.
It says oracle charm in your
Oracle
inventory.
charm.
Good horse music too, because it's very like. Well, now it's not. It stopped. It was flutes as soon as I said that.
So this small,
It was like
small charm
very
resembles a
flutey
human
voice.
finger bone engraved with runes and complicated knotwork patterns.
I will go ahead and do that. You'll see this little rat chewing on a finger bone until it breaks, and then suddenly morphs into a warhorse.
Fantastic. Okay. So Ericus, you quickly drop Miyazana as they morph into this gigantic horse. Okay.
I kind of like neigh and I like shift my head for somebody to get on.
Jump on. Mhm. Okay, Ericus, it's
Go.
your turn.
okay. I want to ask. So expeditious retreat. I get to take my whole action as normal. So could I dash twice with expeditious retreat?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna dash twice.
So you
So
get
that
3
put-
times your movement.
Yes.
I was gonna say if you attack the rake spear, the knoll, you will get an extra 10 feet of movement as well.
Well then I can't double dash, right?
True, yeah, because these are action. Yeah, double dashing is better.
I will double dash. Yeah, 90 feet towards the
Oh wow. Okay.
towards the runaway cart.
Yep. Fantastic. Okay. Yep. You go charging towards it. Do you say anything to the nightmare? You have your telepathy.
Yes, I do. What do nightmares like? Yeah, I don't even have to, like, it's unlimited. What do, like, I'm gonna say, like, I have very spicy sugar cubes, and like that'll be my hint. You just have to stop the spiciest sugar cube.
Make me persuasion check.
Sure. 17.
17. Okay. That slows it down as it contemplates that for a moment, but then it knows that it has to get to Enderlin's castle as quickly as possible. But it does slow it down and help you catch up. So that is
Okay.
a success. That is a success. Okay, thank you. Nissy. Does our little mini sorcerer jump on the warhorse?
Fuck yeah, I do. Yes, I'm gonna jump up on there, and once I mount this beautiful creature, I give her a little tickle, and tiny Uncle Tickles, even creepier. I'm going to go ahead and cast Chill Touch at the escaping nightmare. I imagine with 120 feet, he's still in range?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, cool. Hey, yeah, there we go, a 19.
Excellent. That definitely hits.
Razzle dazzle, Nightmare Man. Wow, for a whole 2 damage though. I rolled 2 1s. That is disgusting.
What a catchphrase you got now, though. Razzle dazzle nightmare man? That forever.
Yeah.
That one would work really good in the ring.
Yeah. Tickle tickle, razzle dazzle, Nightmare Man.
What kind of damage is that?
It's necrotic.
Necrotic, right? Yeah, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you do see that impact against the nightmare's haunch, but it does just like rear up once. It slows it down a bit, but it still keeps charging down the valley side there. Okay.
I would like to say that the ghostly skeletal hand that is cast for Chill Touch is tickling the nightmare horse.
Indeed, I see. Okay, thank you. The devilish darling.
Okay, how many feet away is this cart?
It has just traveled like the nightmare's speed away, so it's about 40 feet away at the moment. 40, 50 feet away.
Okay. Tell me if this sounds crazy.
I hope so.
If I were to cast jump on myself, I would be able to long jump 48 feet.
Okay.
Can I jump and land on top of the nightmare?
I will make a roll and see if you land on the nightmare or the cart, but you can get to one of them, definitely.
So it's either that or I can high jump with Knoll Boy in my arms and just whoop.
Okay.
Does it look like the rest of the group is already like got it under control? Like they're going to catch up with this?
They are slowing it down, but I mean, if you have that means, then you could get the manuscripts and finish this.
I could.
If you get to the cards, yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I will cast jump on myself.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna give the Knoll a little handshake. Great to meet you, fan, and then I'm gonna just
okay.
and
Yes.
just
So yeah, your psionic powers just flare, and you just go sliding through. Mac in chat is asking for a Razzle Dazzle Nightmare Man shirt. If we're gonna open up a merch store, that's the way to start.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay. It's just a rearing nightmare with a little miniature sorcerer on the back. Okay, love it, love it. Okay, now, yes, so your psionic abilities propel you through the air, and Rick Spears is like, yes, that's it!
I wink at him as I'm flying, and I give him a thumbs up. Wow.
and he's like, oh, amazing, and then he scowls at the warhorse. You! There you are! And it sees this warhorse with a missing eye.
Oh, right, you're right. I
And
have a missing eye.
He's gonna just hurl himself through the air towards you, Miyazana.
As he does that, I wink
Where
with
did
my
I
good
land,
eye.
by the way?
Sorry, what was that?
Where did I land?
Oh, thank you. Yes. Roll me a d6.
Okay. Oh, 1.
Just a one. Were you aiming for the nightmare or the wagon?
I was gonna try to land on his back so I could.
Okay. But yeah, so with the 1, you don't quite get far enough, or the nightmare's just galloping away at the same speed. You just misjudge it a little bit, but you do land on top of the wagon.
Okay.
170 with a
holding on.
donation. Thank you.
Let's see. Should I use my bonus action or anything? I don't think there's anything. Yeah, that'll be it then. That'll be it. Yeah. So I'm on top of this thing. Just this is my dream.
Amazing. Okay. Missy, you get a d4 from 170. Thank you.
Thank you. It's for all that tickling.
Okay, so yes, you catapult through the air, Devilish Darling, and boom, onto the cart. Make me a dexterity check.
Crap. Actually, I have a pretty good dex. Okay, just a savings throw or what?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm good at these. Ooh, with a nat 1, I got a 13.
Nice. Okay, you manage to keep hold of the top of the wagon. You're not knocked prone onto its surface as you are just clinging on for dear life as it's just like clattering and bouncing over the stones and rocks.
It
of
wasn't
the
a nat
floor.
1, it was a 7. I don't know why I said nat 1,
Okay.
but it is still a 13.
Better. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I was like, wow, plus 12. That's amazing. Just went and rolled with it right away. Okay, thank you. Now, Nissy. You're like,
Oh
yeah.
boy. Where are we at with this horse situation? We've taken off.
Yosmop has it. The problem is that this very angry-looking Knoll druid playwright is charging towards Miyazana and you on its back. Thank you, Papa.
Oh, that sounds like a pickle. We're in a pickle here.
What do you do? It is using its rampage ability.
Hold on. Oh, I can only cast Expeditious Retreat on myself. Be really cool if I could cast it on this sweet horse I'm on right now.
Missy, you can sacrifice your d4 to do that if you like.
My d4.
Yeah, one red 70's d4 they just gave to you.
Yeah, I can sacrifice that to do what?
If you sacrifice that inspiration, you can cast it on Miyazana.
I would love to do that. Let's do that. Let's get
Okay.
crazy.
Yes, the inspiration of the audience. Everyone's falling into Devilish Darlings. And your shtick here is like, as again, like just a whole clan of Galabdur just followed you down the mountainside. They're like, "Ah!"
I reach down and I tickle the horse, and I cast Expeditious Retreat, and I say, "Yeah, let's go!"
Miyazana, you're inspired to try and get away from the Uncle Tickles as far as you can. You speed up expeditiously.
And as since that's a bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and continue casting Chill Touch on the Nightmare horse to try and throw it off track.
Go for it. Remember, you can use your Tides of Chaos to get advantage if you want.
Oh. I have so much shit on this character that I don't even know half the stuff that I have anymore because there's so much stuff here. What does Tides of Chaos do again? I'm sorry.
You can use the Tides of Chaos to influence your roll. You can take advantage on an attack or a skill check.
I have a +8 on this ability, so I'm gonna keep trucking along on. A 21. I'm imagining I hit.
Excellent, it does indeed. Your small face, a tiny tickling hand goes streaking past you.
Ah, get that fucking
Yeah!
tickle, man! I hate the alpha tickle. You found my only weakness.
And I tickle that nightmare horse for 8 points of damage.
Okay, it takes that and that slows it down a little bit more as it
Yeah.
it's like flicks like aggressively like it's been tickled by a fly or something. Unfortunately, Miyazana, Nissi did go for the nightmare and not the playwright who is hurtling towards you in indignant rampage, and they just leap at you. This is for your father, and goes to bite you. That is a natural 20. So you take 9 plus 12 plus 21.
Uh-oh.
27 damage.
Horsey hit
What?
points do I have? I have 19 horsey hit points, so I take 8 regular hit points.
Okay.
Yes.
He's
Math.
like, I knew it! It is you! Revenge! The revenge is mine! And you are knocked out of your form, Nissi. You are now sat on a high elf instead of a warhorse. And as you are knocked prone by Nissi, it goes with its claws as well. Boom. Only a 12. Does that miss? Miyazana?
Oh yes.
Okay, and a oh, that's gonna hit though. That second one. That is gonna be 10 slashing. You still okay?
I'm still alive.
Okay.
Oh no!
Okay, that brings us to Nissi. Oh no, you did your thing there. Miyazana?
Am I pro?
You are. Yes. Jump off the ground.
Oh shoes. Okay. So I will use half my movement speed to stand up.
Okay.
And then I will. Oh, he's right up in my face.
You have Expeditious Retreat on you, so you can dash and still do an action.
Ooh. I see you. I see you. I'm gonna go ahead and do that as I expeditiously retreat.
Okay, he's gonna take an attack of opportunity. Does a 17 hit?
Let me see here real quick. Actually, before I do that, can I use my telekinetic shove? Just go. Push him 30 feet away.
Yeah. Is there a saving throw on that?
It is, yes. Must succeed a strength save.
Strength saving throw. Okay. DC
11.
15. I'm afraid.
No.
So you just like scream like psychic scream like no, it's like this burst of energy. So it goes towards him. He just like hunkers down. His snout gets blasted back, and his fur just gets blasted back. But he's like no, not this close, not this close. And is not able to that and goes to bite you. The 17 hits.
Let's see here. That was a bonus action, so I can still use an action because it's still my turn, correct?
Yep. So
But I haven't moved just yet.
Oh, so you're not dashing. Away.
I'm not choosing to move out of his melee range just yet. Because I thought that with the expedition retreat I would be able to do so without incurring any damage. But that's
Nissi, does expedition retreat stop attacks of opportunity?
I have that too, and I don't think it does.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Just have to do that extra speed.
now because that. Oh, sorry, D&D. Because that was my bonus action. I can still cast a spell for my action. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. D&D. Oh, I don't want to just leave you. That's no fun. Calling upon the storms that are overhead, I'm going to go ahead and slam both my hands together and thunderclap right at him,
Fantastic.
trying to avoid my friend Nissi standing right next to me.
Okay. So
I'm on your shoulders.
Oh,
I'm just sitting on your shoulders.
Get him! Get him! Okay. Go for it.
okay. That's going to be 17 plus 17 plus 4, 21.
Hits, definitely.
Oh gosh, whoever's 100 feet away can also hear that. So
Okay, it's okay. It's second nature here in Yon. It's just thunder crashing around all the time.
6 damage, 6 thunder damage.
Okay, yeah, slams into him. He's just like thrown back on his shoulders, like and just like comes snarling back towards you. Okay, and
now I take whatever damage you have.
oh, no, because that was if you
I'm just imagining
ran away, so.
Danny DeVito cosplaying as a Knoll coming at you right now.
Oh, my goodness, that's so fitting.
Excellent.
The trash man.
I'm the trash Noel. Oh my
Ericus,
god,
what do you
beautiful.
do? Yosmop is down on the wagon, barreling down the valley. Nissi and Miyazana, Nissi on Miyazana's shoulders, are battling this Knoll playwright. What do you do?
I am going to, I'm assuming I'm not far away, because I did 90 feet and I don't think I can run faster than a horse. So I'm assuming I'm not too far away? Maybe?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, then I am going to go ahead and cast Dissonant Whispers on our Knoll. How high a level can I cast that? Yes.
Okay, Miyazana, you have a D4 from an anonymous donation. Thank you so much, whoever you are.
Blah blah blah. Whisper Discordant Memory. Okay, Melody, not memory. Okay, so they must do a Wisdom saving throw. The Knoll must. Danny DeVito has to.
It's Nolly DeVito, Danny Nolvito. We have options. Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
19.
Okay, that I'm trying to figure out what it's. Oh, 15 is the. Okay, well, it wins, so that didn't work. And I don't think I can do anything else.
No, okay. And that gets to the end
Yeah,
of the turns.
okay.
That brings us to Nolly DeVito, Danny Nolvito. And he just roars and just charges towards you, Miyazana, being blasted back by the telekinesis and the thunder damage, but goes just hurtling across the stony ground towards you and bites. 23. That is 8 piercing and 3 poison.
I'm down.
Okay. He jumps in, Nissi. You narrowly skip off the shoulders there as his teeth sink into Miyazana's shoulder and neck joint there, and they tumble to the ground, and he just swings back and blood sprays, and the Knoll in him just gets enraged, and he goes on a rampage with the taste of blood in his mouth. He's like, and he has 2 claw attacks, and he just disembowels Miyazana completely. And as he does, Nissi, your paladin, nat 20 death saving throw kicks off. How does that involve itself?
No
tickles.
I don't think any tickling could save her from this.
Beyond
So,
tickling.
man, I don't. How does that?
You just start putting her entrails back into her.
I'm just stuffing them in her. It's like, this is bad. This is very bad.
This is so bad.
I hope no one thinks I did this. This wasn't me this time.
Sit on it like a full suitcase. You got this. I believe in you.
You said Umberly, right?
Yes, Umberly.
Okay, so yes, the voice of Umberly, the bitch queen, in your mind.
Oh fuck.
She's like, I am sick of these abyssal monstrosities fouling up the place. Bring them back, Nissi. Destroy them utterly. And your hands are imbued with Umberly's ferocious divine anger. Yosmop, you spin around as a surge of celestial energy bursts from Nissi. Like your favorite enemy, the Celestials.
Angel dust, is that you?
I'm just like, as Umberly's talking in my head, I definitely pee myself a little bit. My love for her is only based in fear, so.
Miyazana, Mizana, the power of Umbali is just flowing through you as the vengeful sea goddess brings you back from the brink. Now, that brings us to Yasmop. What do? You see inside the wagon there are all sorts of like cases and scrolls tied up and things down in the depths of the hold there.
Oh, okay. I am going to do a thing. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic and see if I can see anything.
Yes, indeed. Good idea. Okay, yeah, you cast Detect Magic, and there is one particular case which has a very strong sense of magic coming from it.
Is that the only thing in there? Is that the thing?
And then the nightmare just gives off quite a bunch as well.
Oh, I love that nightmare so much. I want to take him home, but this is important. I'm gonna grab the case. I'm gonna kick open the back of the wagon, and I'm just gonna go ha!
Fantastic. Okay, you grab. Yes, there's this huge sense of necromantic magic coming off that, and as you leap from the back of the hurtling carriage, the nightmare, which also has a fly speed, starts to gallop on fiery hoofprints up into the sky towards the castle top, the mountaintop castle, as it starts to. And you, Yosmop, in slow motion, just like come hurtling out of the back gates of the wagon, and all of these weird puppets and set dressings and things start just cascading out behind you as you slow motion just like slam down into the valley floor. And
Superhero pose.
Absolutely, 3-point landing. You have it. You yell to your friends, Nissi, Ericus, Miyazana, what do? Rick Spears in front of you. Yosmop appears to have the manuscript.
Call the gnome!
Fist up in the air, looking over it. Yes.
Is that my turn? Is that all I could do?
Would you like to do something else?
I don't know, because I used my action to cast that thing, and I don't know what it was. It just my movement. I assume I don't have much of an action left. Unless I have movement, then I'm gonna start rushing back over.
To your friends. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
maybe I'll jump because I still have jump cast on me.
Okay. Yes. So you just go hurtling back through the air, your psionic energy propelling you along the valley. As you do, everyone, you've seen that the Devilish Darling has this rather disturbing, bloody cloak that just billows out behind them as they go traveling through the air. As Yosmop, your blood-soaked hide is there behind you, and I think you realize what must be done. And you, Nissi, Miyazana, Ericus, you see Yosmop as they go leaping psionically through the air. They transform in a spinning swirl of crimson into a cloud of blood. And it splashes
You're the one who
down.
got that.
Wait, what happened to the case? I'm still holding on to it.
Yeah, it's okay. Items are with you. Items go with you.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so
Some blood.
yes, just become the blood, and then like Shakespeare is like the finishing move, and the cloud of blood just cakes this knoll where he stands and forms this large puddle around him. And Yosmop, you use the puddle's ability to drain the life force of that above it. And all of you see Shakespeare. It's terrible and yet so beautiful.
Oh, it's great to meet a fan.
And he starts to drain, and his skin sinks onto his bones. His life energy is drawn into the wrestler, Devilish Darling. And as this husk of a playwright tumbles to the side, Yosmop, you form up very kind of like T-1000-esque, like up out of the blood into yourself once more, standing. And the Gelabdur go wild.
Nissi is just clapping.
I'm like doing this. I take my little devil horns. It's like a little like a little headband with little like felt devil horns. Pull it up and just...
You have a budget.
Yeah.
Funding has been rough. I haven't been the most popular in the circuit, but nope, this is my time to shine.
Next time we'll get you pyrotechnics and fireworks.
The wild magic sorcerer steps forward. I love it. Okay, now, as you are left in this mountain valley with the wind swirling around you, the ghosts come floating down the hillside. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Please, destroy the manuscript. Free us, and we can give you the power to open the portal.
I'm gonna pass it to the rest of the party.
Yes.
Who'll have the honors.
I go ahead and sorry. No. Go ahead.
No, go.
I was just gonna reach out my hand and summon infestation, and a bunch of mites begin to envelop around the book and just eat it. And you see parts of the book just fall into what looks like sand, but it's literally just little itty bitty tiny bits of paper, and then get picked up by the wind.
Fantastic. Okay. Yes, indeed. And
That was poetic.
And then I eat the mites, they just go right back into my mouth. Like,
Oh, you won't. I have a lot more protein bars. Here, take them all. Here's the whole thing.
the ghostly
a little bee comes out.
the ghostly fake creatures like, thank you, and their forms dissipate as they are released on the journey that they were meant to take, and the power that was keeping them here is drawn out and siphons into Ericris's bag. Ericris, I believe you have a fey-touched item on your person.
Ew, my candlestick?
Yes, indeed.
I pull out my candlestick.
Yes, Ericris
Fancy.
pulls a candlestick
I
out.
pull out my candlestick.
That sounds like something Missy would do.
Indeed, and all of you see this ornate candlestick, and the flame dancing atop it flares brightly as this energy joins into it, and you see the flame is in the shape of a small pixie dancing in the fire, and as it grows brighter and brighter, an arc of fire traces around on the ground around all of you in a large circle, and then grows taller and taller, burning brighter but without heat around you, and the mountains.
It
the
doesn't
storm
usually do
clouds. The mountains, the storm clouds, all of it disappears, and as the flames start to dissipate, you hear laughter, voices, the smell of candy corn, toffee, sugared treats, and you hear music playing, carnival music. And as the flames subside, you look around. Brightly coloured tents, delighted carnival goers, a huge treant festooned with ribbons and decorations, moving along as sparkling sycamore seeds spiral out of the air around it, and as children rush to grab them and catch them as they come drifting down, all of you find yourselves back in the material plane in Prismia's favoured gateway, the Witchlet Carnival. Welcome back, everyone.
Oh, I really wanted one of those posters. Damn it.
I can get you one. Don't worry.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you guys deserve to be on a poster. That was pretty badass.
The four of you kind of like
And
throw your
tickling.
arms around each other's shoulders and skip off into the carnival to enjoy
I
a
still have
celebration.
jump on me, so my skips are holding on to everybody.
Oh shit!
Missy very purposefully puts himself in the middle of all the ladies.
You weirdo.
I go, well,
Love
good. I've got some words for you, sir. But let's first get some beer.
Yes, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light immediately come and ask you to be one of their acrobats in their final show in the big tub. They had a contract for you here in the carnival,
Well, I'll
if you
have
so
to go
desire.
talk to my manager. I was like literally in the middle of the main event title match before I got kidnapped. But if there's no chance of going home, then yeah.
Okay.
If I'm still kidnapped, then yeah. But I'd like to be unkidnapped. Let's say.
Well, as that show must go on somewhere, sometime. It is not today's show, as the curtain closes on this particular one-shot roulette. A massive thank you to these 4 wonderful players. Thank you so much for bringing that to life.
Thank you.
Absolutely spectacular.
So fun.
All of you over there in chat, thank you for joining us on the journey, and all of the amazing donations. Look at that, 1,780. Whoops, all crystals.
Hell yeah.
Whoops, all pets unlocked. A mere $220 until the absolute final goal of directing the adventures of Phoenix Ueki. What will the next campaign be? You could vote in the followers Discord and decide for us. And we have one more session. We will be heading off into wild space as our Spelljammer and Radiant Citadel mashup campaign, The High Seas, returns for Season 2. It was a pirate campaign that very suddenly became a Spelljammer campaign, so we have a new intro. The pirate one is gone. A Spelljammer one is in its place. Do not miss that, as we are joined by our fabulous adventurers, Quest Junkies UK, Kaz the DM, the fabulous GTG Vicky, and Talia as well. And they will be heading off to the Child of Yggdrasil, also known as Garden, up in wild space, to try and discover the lost ship, the Concord, the Compassion Concord, as they are adventuring later on. Do come and join us for that. The last chance. Can we get it to $2,000? Massive thank you to everyone who donated today. You've been absolutely legendary. Thank you so much. Let me just quickly read for you guys what we were working off there. So if you can look at the stream this time. The Chaos Gen threw up this one for us here. If I may read. The PCs must steal something from a fiendish gnoll Fang of Yinogu. It might involve ghosts. There is an intimidating druid who works against them. They are the lover of a character. I'll change that to the fan of the wrestler. The characters start in a fight. Thank you, Rishi, for the monster. And partway through, they meet a friend of the character, kind of linked into our druid's family there. If things get stuck, a chase starts. Afterwards, there is a procession or carnival. So that works out rather nicely.
Perfect.
Very nicely randomly generated there with the carnival at the end. As we leave them here in the Witchlight Carnival, let's see where we can find them in the real world. Scarlet 64. Yes, Mark. Devilish Darling. Thank you so much.
You can find me on twitch.tv/Scarlet64. You can also find me on TikTok and on Twitter and on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel where I create tutorials for Foundry VTT, my favorite virtual tabletop, where I make tutorials that are very beginner friendly for both players and DMs. If you're looking into getting into a VTT that is a little bit more oomph than Roll20. So yeah, that's my stuff, and I'll see you on tomorrow. I will be a player in the Dark Dominion on 5% Chances Twitch, which is a campaign with other TikTokers. I am playing an Eladrin ranger named Snow, and then on Sunday on my channel I will be DMing Out of the Abyss.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Yep, all of Scarlet's links are over there. Please give them a follow. Thank you. Ericus, Vex Vending, how about yourself?
Hi guys, you can find me at VexSpending on Instagram or vexspending.com. If you are an artist who happens to be watching this stream, go ahead and hit us up. We're actually going to be taking more artist applications for people to sell their cool wares in our creative vending machines in Orlando. So we mostly focus on Florida, but we have a few national artists too. So hit us up.
Fantastic. Thank you. Miyazana, Kayla, Time Lord's wife, how about yourself?
You can find all my stuff at timelordswife.com, and I'm going to be jumping back into the DM seat here soon. You can see an amazing cast that we have going to be playing Lost Mine of Delver with a sprinkle of homebrew, as I kind of just like dip my toe back into the D&D world. So you can find that on Sundays at 2:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and that should actually be starting on the 7th in August. So can't wait.
Good luck with that. Fantastic.
Thank you.
And last but not least, Missy, our little miniature creepy man, also known as Creep.
Yeah, I'm Darling Creepshow. I am your #1 creep on Twitch, and I hope that tonight I have proved that to you. You can find me everywhere across the board as Darling Creepshow. And I'm off tomorrow, but on Sunday I will be back on my channel at 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll be playing some Descent into Avernus as we do every Sunday night. So yeah, come check it out. I play D&D and I paint miniatures every Monday. Monday Midnight Society. We paint miniatures and we watch spooky shit. Super fun.
It's a good time, good time. Okay, thank you. And I am John Phoenix Iwaki over here in Japan as the sun rises towards midday here as we are into lunchtime and it's getting good and hot. We shall be seeing you all again very, very soon in the cool reaches of wild space. Join us for our final session of this fantastic event. Thank you so much for your support. Let's see if we can hit that 2,000 mark. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful, wonderful generosity from everybody. And we'll be back into our regular campaigns next week with Out of the Abyss, Barovia and Beyond, Wild Beyond the Witchlight, and Candlekeep Mysteries. Thank you so much, everyone. Absolute legends, one and all. Thank you. We are going to head off raiding. Our stream team buddies, Heroes and Hooligans, are streaming. Let us head on over and see what is going on with them. Those of you who are here from before will know the drill, but those joining us for the first time today, stick around for that raid. If you've got them, let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we say around these parts, oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi.
Oyasumi.
Cheers.
Oyasumi nasai.